Welcome, guys. AWA here, Air Warrior. Welcome to later in the day. Later in the day, guys. Definitely. How y'all doing? Definitely the taking in the Fantastic Four trailer, right? You're taking in the Fantastic Four trailer. Well, we're gonna be talking about it again today with me being more awake in a breakdown, trailer breakdown, stuff like that. More with a more awake point of view this time. And I hope you can hear me. I mean, I got the trailer. Okay, so we're gonna do my breakdown. All right. So, so welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. Oh my God! We're ready starting stuff. We're ready. Red is ready starting shit up today. Shut up today, huh? What's up? You're sideways. You're sideways. Yeah, you're wondering why I'm doing this earlier. Well, I have planned for later tonight, so that's why. Okay. Oh, be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. You're gonna watch it. You're gonna love it. I know you're gonna like it. Let's be honest. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna be excited for it. I know you. Okay. I know you will be. Right. I know you will be. Who else is here? Oh yeah, this is Sideways. We'll pull up the trailer again. Okay. Now this is from their YouTube channel this time. So I want to see who's in the chat. I'll say hello. Who else joins later on? I'd like to say hello to them. Okay. I want Blinded to join me, man, because he's gonna go at you, man. He's really gonna go at you, Rocket buddy. Blinded is gonna be mad at you. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do the unthinkable. You should hear what Blinded thinks of me, man. Red, you see what Blinded thinks of me, right? Blinded thinks I'm a Fantastic Four hater now too. I don't know what Blinded is, but uh, okay. Here's RJ. You know what? I gotta give this. I wonder. I mean, okay. I do want to give this because here's the thing. Me and Blinded were having a fun argument privately in Discord about this trailer. He thinks I'm shitting on the trailer. He really can accept that I think the Superman trailer is better, and I still go on my stance that Superman's trailer is better. And I explain my reasons why I think the Superman trailer is better. Uh, Because I do have some issues with this trailer. Why do I think the Superman trailer is better? Because the trailer of Superman, they show you that Superman's vulnerable and also what he stands for when he's struggling. Okay? Here, and what Superman can do here is not really. Not really. Okay? Nah, okay? But look, it doesn't mean I don't like the trailer. I do like the trailer. Okay? But I don't have issues with the trailer. Okay, I really don't. I do like big issues, major issues. I just have two critique issues, two small issues. That's it. And Blind is gonna. I know Blind is gonna go. I know what Blind is gonna do. Blind is gonna go after me, Red Rocket. He's gonna go after you two today. If he does come on, and I'm gonna invite. I don't know if he's busy, but if he's not, I want to see a film. I want to invite Finbar to it. Okay. All right. Oh, but here's the trick. I gotta get this banner out of the way. Okay.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a
Very 60s, futuristic, retro 60s, right? The clothes they're wearing. You see Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards here. He's a ditty writer. Here, okay.
point to do family dinner every week.
Look. He looks like a more calm, clean Maxwell Lord. Okay? It looks like I'm joking. All right, and you see, you see, Vanessa Kirby in the back as Sue Storm.
Sunday,
You
7
toured the Baxter Building, right? This is the Baxter Building.
on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
So the already established team. Oh, and this is a Fantastic Four building, right? It's how the Fantastic Four building looks like.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Randall, Lord, Richards, Miller, Pascal. Okay, this is the problem.
How's that sauce coming? Yeah, I'll be the judge.
Think should not have a voice like that. Okay, that's one of my issues is the voice of Thing. That doesn't sound like a muscle head like that. Don't have voice. Doesn't usually have a voice like that. Okay, Thing needs a deeper voice, not like this.
Judge of that.
Come on. No.
Okay. Okay. Is this guy good or what?
You don't like the trailer at all? Oh, you're like the only one. I like the trailer, but I don't think it's better than the Superman trailer. And I felt more issues in this trailer than I did in the Superman. The trailer. Like this, for example, I know this is kind of parodying the Bear because it's the same actor, but Thing should not have a voice like that. But everybody else is Degrassi. Everybody else is Degrassi. The thing is, people are comparing to Superman because they come out the same month. Oh, I got 9 people watching. Oh wait, no.
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious. I just want to add a little bit of zip.
Ouch. The voice. This is trash. The voice. The voice needs to be deeper. Deeper.
Okay.
T-5.
Look at him solving all those equations. The smartest man in the world is trying to solve all those equations, right? Right? Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not impressed either. Okay? I know what group you're talking about, yeah.
Before we went up the first.
No, they're all going to space as astronauts, right? Right? Flashbacks where they're going to space as astronauts. And we know how they got their powers, right?
First time, you couldn't turn invisible.
They talk about
Ben wasn't a rock.
Here's the thing. Obviously, this is kind of probably one of those emotional moments where the thing is like he looks himself as a rock and he sees on the TV screens there himself as a human, as human in his human form, obviously.
The best pilot in the world.
See, exactly, this is my point.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right?
Best looking, he means.
And look how that's
Johnny never caught fire.
look, there's Johnny Storm. I even in this pic. No, I don't, Degrassi. Look at Johnny Storm. I'm not Johnny Storm. Look at Joseph Crane's face. Look at Joseph Crane's face. At Stranger Things, he looks like a young Robert Downey Jr., right? He looks like a younger Robert Downey Jr., exactly like a Robert Downey Jr. Here, he doesn't look like Robert Downey Jr. anymore, but he looks like another actor, a very familiar actor. Who I'm trying to put the picture on it. It's not Ryan Gosling. Oh shit, I forget. But it looks like another actor, a well-known actor at one point. I'm just saying, this guy looks like different actors all the time. Okay. Tony Storm, Johnny Storm. Eddie Christopher. Here is the Human Torch. He sets himself on fire.
Ben has always been a rock.
So in this trailer, they describe each member of the Fantastic Four, right?
Johnny is Johnny.
Johnny's immature younger brother. There's
I am
the
right
invisible woman using her powers.
here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together.
Here we go. Nice special powers. I like the Johnny Storm's flying through the air. Okay. So I think I might have been wrong in the morning. This is John Malkovich. I don't think John Malkovich is playing the puppet master. Okay? Because the time period takes place in the 50s and 60s, right? I think he's playing Red Ghost. Red Ghost, who is a Soviet villain, right? A USSR Soviet villain at the time. I think he's playing Red Ghost, and he did have, I believe, I believe he's instrumental in sabotaging the mission. And I believe I'm not like sabotaging the mission when they went to space, and that's what created and that's what gave him the powers. I believe that's what it is. John Hammond's Barry Hooper Torch, Jim Hammond. Okay. So finally, we got John Malkovich in a comic book movie a second comic book movie after a Marvel movie after was about to play the card about to play a villain in Spider-Man 4, possibly. Finally. And there's in space. Oh, there's Galactus' shadow overlooking Manhattan. Sorry, I'm muted. I'm eating right now. Here's Galactus from the back, looking over, looking over Liberty Island, the Statue of Liberty. At least this time, we actually see Galactus in a physical form instead of a fucking, I don't know. I don't know what that was. Why is it over a black cloud? Oh, well, no, we may never see. Now. I was a dickhead. It was a dickhead. What? Random reverse flash? I don't. Oh, Superman is so much better than this trash. Red's gonna love this movie. He's gonna see this movie in July. It's gonna come out when I talk about my stream, when I review it, shit like that. He's gonna say, I fucking love this movie. Best movie ever.
As a family.
As a family. He needs Vin Diesel here. Look.
As a family.
As a family. Family. As a family. We do this as a family. Oh, funny thing is, she was in the spin-off of Fast and Furious, the Hobbs and Shaw movie, right? So, yeah, there's the connection. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess it would look really, really ridiculous if they did. I don't know. Oh, look, if you hear the song,
as a family.
For the theme for this film, right? You hear this part, you hear the chorus, the singers, the opera singers, you hear them yell Fantastic Four, sing out Fantastic Four. They said those aren't AI posters. They came out and said those aren't AI posters. And I'm a view Degrassi. I don't believe for a second because they look totally AI. There's no way somebody's that good that could draw art that good. Those look totally AI to me. Some of the posters. Yeah, Jake House score is going to be fire. Oh, big sure like. What's that? All right. The film was not been yet rated. PG-13. July 25th. Oh, yeah, we know that. All right, man. All right. Oh, they're never going to admit it. Yeah. Of course not. I mean, they were AI. I could tell they're AI. All right. So, my criticisms are, I like the trailer. My criticisms are, I still have to get used to Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Right? I still have to get I still have to get used as Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards because in this trailer, I don't think he sold it for me. Like the look. Vanessa Kirby to me sold me on Sue Storm. Okay. Thing needs it. The thing can't have the thing. The thing looks fine to me in the costume, whatever, in the Fantastic Four costume. But to me, the thing needs a deeper voice, a little bit of a deeper voice. The thing should not be able to talk like that. Monsters. I mean, yeah, he's a human, but monsters don't typically talk with a soft voice like that. I know he's human at one point, but usually have deep voices. Okay, Johnny Storm. I think Corinne could pull off Johnny Storm because Eddie, his character Eddie, is kind of like that in the sense that he's a character in himself, right? Eddie from Stranger Things, almost 3 years old. The last season, Eddie is kind of a character. Was a wild character, energetic, wild character, out there character. I think he could pull it off Johnny Storm. Okay, and I. Okay. I guess, but I always assumed he has a deep voice in the comics and stuff. I like to see John Malkovich's character Red Ghost. We haven't seen everybody, right? We haven't seen the Silver Surfer. We don't need to see everybody. We don't need Julia. Is her name Julia? Julia Gardner's character, right? Julie Gardner's character? Yeah, is Silver Surfer. Not Nor's Rad. All right. We don't see her yet. There's always gonna be another trailer. This is an official teaser trailer. Also, this trailer is doing numbers on viewership on social media. Let you all know. Yes, this is. I mean, this is Kevin Feige will be the executive producer on this film, as he was on the first two. Oh, okay then. Fantastic Four. Oh, so yeah, the confirmation is this is the beginning of Phase 6. Fantastic Four will be the Phase 6 beginning movie. So So Ironheart will be the last. It will be the last thing of Phase 5, and the Fantastic Four will kick off Phase 6, and everything from Fantastic Four will be the Phase 6. Everything starting from Fantastic Four is Phase 6. Phase 6 so will probably last about 2 to 3 years, like Phase 5 did. Like the Multiverse Saga is ending much quicker than the first 3 phases. Okay. Actually, Phase 5, which started with Ant-Man, was only lasting 2.5 years. So Phase 6 will probably be 2 to 3 years. Oh, you like that? You like? Yeah, they did say that. Now I know John Campea hated the lead up, the lead up and everything to that. Okay, he hated the lead up and the whole presentation, the whole Golden America, like to the whole thing, because he said something like that. Some chats are gonna be. Oh yeah, I mean, there's. I do like this trailer. Some chuds. We'll see. I know there's people like it. There's yeah, the chuds. They're gonna the chuds. The chuds are going after Brie Larson right now. Again. I seen it. I seen the chuds going after Brie Larson right now. Okay. Okay. That's a whole different story why they're going after. Yeah. They did fuck it up. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they should have just released it at the end of Good Morning America at 9 a.m. I got there in time to see it, so I was lucky to do a live stream for the live trailer. I got there in time, but the Chuds are going after Brie Larson. If you have heard about Brie Larson, she was being it has something to do with Marvel a little bit. Brie Larson is being interviewed for her play that she's doing in England, right? So that play is getting starting to play. Right, starting the show. So she was getting interviewed, and the interviewer was trying to get a Gatya moment with her, talking about what she said about a couple years ago, right? Like, the Chuds wild up, and Brie was giving some answers like, Brie was giving answers not to piss off anybody or anger anybody, but that interview kept on going, trying to egg her on, right? Trying to egg her on him, right? Like, is that what I said? Trying to goad her into saying something for a catchy moment, right? And it got to a point where the publicist came in and told the interviewer, stop these questions and move on. If it was me, if I was Brie Larson, I know it was in the contract, but if I had an interviewer asking me questions like this, trying to get me a catchy moment, I'd pull a sports star. And because sports athletes do this, I'll just get up and walk away. I'll just get up and walk away and be like, yeah, we're done here. I'll just say, yeah, we're done here. I wouldn't even have the publicist come and intervene. I would just get up and walk away and be like, yeah, we're done here. That's what's going on with the Brie Larson stuff. It wasn't reported on Discussion Film or anything like that, but you can check it on the internet. Just type in Brie Larson, and it'll show you that she was trying to get goaded into something controversial to piss off people. That's the Brie Larson stuff. Yeah, well, are they gonna do Phase 7, 6, Phase 7, 8, 9? This movie would definitely be a hit. We're being cooped right now. Hey, man, hey. In Canada, we got 30 days, man. A 30-day extension. A 30-day extension on tariffs, Degrassi. Oh yeah, like yeah, she was doing a play. Yeah, she cut her hair for the play. Like actors and actresses do for filming, they do the exact same for plays too. She has short hair. Yeah, she doesn't have she never really had long hair, but she had kind of what I'm talking about. She cut her hair, right? Yeah, for the play, like an actor or actress does for when they're doing a movie or TV show. 30 days to Trump, 2 weeks. You want to go to war with Canada? Hey, Red, you're gonna get fucked too, man. Trust me. Kevin Feige would be in his 60s by the time Phase 10, 11 Trump. Are those people the Snyder fans? I can see that from the Snyder fans going to see a dinosaur movie. Just say Jurassic World, right? That's tomorrow. Jurassic World's dropping tomorrow. Girl looks cute with pixie haircuts. It's good to see it's good to see her. I don't know where Blinded is. Blinded and I are a mix of a feud right now because I said I like Superman. I like the Superman trailer better. How are you going to make your economy better? We give you electricity. Most electricity comes from Canada. We give you oil. You're going to make us hot. Maybe I wouldn't say a full reboot, but more like an adjustment. They'll add in new characters, stuff like that. I mean, not right. A hard reboot was starting from scratch, right? A hard reboot is starting from scratch. It's a rebuild, right? That's what a hard reboot would be. It'd be more like retool, right? Right. Fewer dinosaurs of any drastic. I'm actually looking forward to that movie, World Rebirth. Yeah, TX rap. Oh, and they're gonna have mutant dinosaurs again. Genetically created mutant dinosaurs again. Like in the last trilogy. Maybe we'll have mutant. I don't know. I'm hoping to see hybrid dinosaurs. Paul Walter Hauser soon. Hybrid dinosaurs. I want to see a Paul Walter Hauser. Paul Walter Hauser. Look, this movie will probably be a hit, but we gotta go with something. Matt Shakman. This is his first movie director. He's going up against James Gunn. It's like the Tampa Bay Rays going up the New York Yankees, okay, or any team going up against the Dodgers. Now I want to see something. Okay, I want to see something. All right. I don't know what else to say, guys, because We can't see Daisy, no. I got about till 9, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Okay. This period said it could be a hindrance. Curious why you know your thoughts on that. Why would it be a hindrance? Excuse me. Why would it be a hindrance? I'm curious to know. I'm gonna- So yeah, once again, guys, I'll tell you one thing. I do think Doctor Doom is gonna be in this movie, but they're not gonna show him any. They're not gonna show him in any trailer. Okay, and they don't need to. I think it sold itself, but they're not gonna show Doctor Doom in any trailer. They definitely showed. So they showed one villain, right? Two villains. Right? So yeah, we see John Malkovich's character, Red Ghost. I think is going to play a Russian character, Russian Soviet Union character. Master, yeah, he did say that, but he's not going to show in the trailer. And then yeah, and Galactus. I'm surprised to show Galactus in the first trailer. All right, so they'll probably show. I think they'll definitely show the Silver Surfer in the second trailer. Also, we're 9 days away, 9 days away from Captain America, Brave New World, and every day there's a new clip, a new clip. I think I think they should stop releasing a new clip every day. Please save something for the movie. Please stop showing releasing a new clip every day. It speaks of desperation. Okay. They had they the one clip I think was a mistake. The one clip I think was a mistake. So when they released the clip where Sam Wilson and Thunderbolt Ross is asking Sam Wilson about thinking about bringing back the Avengers, and Sam Wilson is like, "No, with all respect, sir, you're the one who wrote the Soviet Accords. Why this, right?" I think it's the one clip they should have not released to the public. Because it mentioned Avengers, stuff like that, that should have been saved for the movie. Save it in the movie. I think they should be careful what clips they show. Stop showing clip every day, man. Stop showing a 1 minute clip every day. Fuck. No. No. Here's the thing. It's the shortest movie. It's under 2 hours. If you're gonna show a clip like every day, you're gonna show like 20 minutes of a movie, okay? And they're gonna be definitely out of order because you know what that's the point. Okay? Shut up! Shut up, Red. You're crazy. You're a crazy guy. Okay, okay, but like, stop. Yeah, they are roasting it too. Stop releasing clips. I mean, it's a clip every day. And if you are, pick wisely. My God, you're gonna show. If you release a clip every day up leading up to the movie, you're gonna show 20 minutes of the fucking film. Stop. What's next? They're gonna show the leader's face? It just reeks of desperation, man. They're putting other eggs in the basket in this. Oh, because we know. Okay, there's never, shut up. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, it's the most watched trailer on Discussion Film. Yeah, for a team up movie. You see how it does a solo movie. Okay? See, even George, like, is saying it's not the best. Okay? Alright? You see, like, Superman is a solo movie. It's a solo movie in terms of it's a Superman. This is a Fantastic Four team up movie, okay? Okay? You think a movie titled Johnny the Human Torch would have as much views as Superman would? Fuck no. Okay? Okay, a Batman and Superman movie from James Gunn would have more social media views than this movie. I'm sorry, that's a fact. Let's just say James Gunn out of the woodwork comes out. Coming out 2027, 2028, world's finest Batman Superman. Trailer comes out. That trailer is gonna get more views than this movie. Guarantee it. Okay? Vince McMahon's not gonna go back to WWE. Trust me, he won't. They won't allow him in. There'll be walkouts. Yeah, they're gonna release flop after flop after flop. You know what, Red? Go watch NXT in 15 minutes. Like I am going to. This is why I'm doing the stream early. You're so negative, Degrassi. Have hope, my friend. Have hope. You used to be Mr. Positive. Now you become Mr. Negative. Are you turning into Mr. Negative, Degrassi? Yeah, I agree with George. I think that Superman trailer was better. Just my opinion. And I was debating blinded on this and why Superman is more important. Superman is more important than Fantastic Four. Why Superman is bigger than Fantastic Four. Superman is a cultural icon, a societal, social, cultural icon, right? Now I'm going to end it in a few. I got stuff to do. Stuff that came up. All right. Social icon, right? Then the Fantastic Four. When people talk about Superman in out of the comic book stuff. Superman is this. Like Superman is extends pop culture. Fantastic Four doesn't. Fantastic Four doesn't have that. Okay, sorry. Fantastic Four is not. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you really look at from Marvel, who transcends more than pop culture, out of the comic book world, of that, it's really Spider-Man, X-Men, and even maybe Captain America to an extent, but not much. But Fantastic Four doesn't have never came close to the impact Superman had on the real world. Okay? That's my point. Like, when Superman got a movie in 1977, now I wasn't alive. 1977, 78, 79, whatever the first one was, that was a big deal. That was a huge deal, okay? That made national news. That made news, okay? When Superman got a movie that in the 70s, that just not made entertainment news. That made national news. That made all the kind of news. Now I don't know if like I don't have evidence for that, but I know Degrassi probably backed me up on that. Like how impactful Superman was. Fantastic Four has nothing close to that. Sorry, Blinded, if you're gonna watch this later. Okay? Sorry. Like, obviously Superman and Fantastic Four are very important. Superman, yeah, that's true, George. And the only thing that helps in Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four is that it might leave the Doomsday and it's in Marvel Studios. But that's it. Yeah, like exactly, Red. Like when people don't read comics or don't know much about superheroes, they'll know about Batman, Spider-Man, X-Men, and Superman, right? They'll know about Superman, Spider-Man, and X-Men, like those four, right? Right? They know about Superman. They know about Batman. They know about X-Men. They know about Spider-Man. Fantastic Four, not so much. Okay? Like Superman, in the world of media literature, in the right with books, all that kind of stuff, Superman is one of the most iconic literary characters out there. Okay, Fantastic Four isn't, but Fantastic Four, in the movie sense, is important to Avengers Doomsday. Superman in the DCU's is important to the beginning of the DCU, the overall hype for the DCU, the beginning of it. Right, people are excited for that. Two different things. There, it's just that Superman. Like you can't deny. No, there's no evidence. Like there's no evidence to disprove this. Like Superman is literally a transcendent character that's not just limited to comic books. Yes, maybe he's taking a hit in the comic books world, but people still know who Superman is. Batman too. Okay. This is not me shitting on Fantastic Four. Okay. If you like Fantastic Four, fine. I don't mind Fantastic Four. I'll see the movie, but Superman is just another world. I mean, they had Superman take out freaking Muhammad Ali in the 60s and 70s. Muhammad Ali was the king. Yeah, Superman logo is the most recognized logo with me. Muhammad Ali was the king of the world in the 60s and 70s. You see, the comic book issue is worth a lot of money. That comic book issue with Superman and Muhammad Ali, that's worth a lot of money. A lot of money. The value of that comic book. Superman issue 1, the first appearance of Superman is literally the highest value comic book ever. History. In the history of comic books, the first appearance of Superman, I think, is the highest value. Okay? Like, or even the first comic book. Period in comic books. Like, oh, there's hype for this movie. But All right, let's see something. I gotta see something on my. You know what? I got a little bit of time. George, you can come on. I got about half an hour. Okay, half an hour. I'll be right back though, cause I gotta go to the bathroom. All right. So bear with me, George. Okay, I'm back. I'm watching NXT because it's the only decent thing on the Fed. I'll be quiet. You're such a Oscar the Grouch, Red. You're a grouch. You're a grouch. I bet y'all that the X-Men and the Fantastic Four will be the two major teams for the next saga. Sure.
I think this Musk is losing it.
All right, okay, guys. All right, so yeah, okay, he'll be back. George is coming. All right, all right. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm back from the dead. So Red's leaving, huh? Red, stay. Stay, Red. All right, I got about half an hour. I don't know what Blind is. I think Blind is scared to come on and debate me. Him, George. Yeah, I think he's. I don't think George is scared to debate me because we're on the same. We're in agreement. But Blind it is. He has to find this mic. What the fuck? What the fuck? I did put the link, didn't I? Oh, you're right. I didn't. I'll put in a Trinity. Oh, I put it in the one group chat. Whoops. I got it now. Link to the Past. Yo, blindness can be mad at you, George, like he's mad at me. He's very mad at me. He's very mad at me, blinded. Blindness sipping for the Fantastic Four. There we go. Yeah, George. I got a little bit of time, so go about half.
All right, so I just got home from work. I watched this trailer before I tuned into your stream, so I didn't get to watch the full thing of your stream, but I did see this trailer, and I don't think it's terrible. I'm excited to see what Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby do because I like them. I think they were casted well. The Thing looks actually really good. I like how the tower looks, but honestly, I think Johnny Storm, he looks miscast. There's just something off about him. I think the actor is Joseph Quinn?
Yeah.
He just looks, nothing against the actor, but he looks miscast. I got to see more. And I like the futuristic 1960s feel. It's just, if I'm going to compare this to the first trailers of Thunderbolts and Brave New World, I feel like those movies did a better job of getting you hyped. And the thing is, this movie's supposed to be the most anticipated MCU movie of the year. And here's the thing, with all the issues that Brave New World were rumored to have, the not being sold on the Thunderbolts, those trailers actually looked good for those movies. Now, does that mean they're going to be good movies? No. I don't know if you saw the clip of Brave New World, the action sequence. There's just something that looked off about that action sequence between Sam Wilson and that big guy that he was fighting. Like, it was just too slow paced for me. Obviously, that movie's going to miss the Russo brothers style of action. But it's like, like, I'm still excited for the movie because at least the trailers for it have looked good. Doesn't mean it's going to be a good movie, but at least I like the trailers for those movies a lot. And Thunderbolts, the first trailer I didn't love, but I thought it was good. But the second trailer that came out, I thought that was really good. Again, I'm not
the second trailer.
I'm not hyped for it just yet. I'm looking forward to seeing Yelena and Bucky, but outside of that, I can care less about everyone else. But it's like at least the second trailer, I was like, wow, this kind of has like a Winter Soldier kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Now this one, I don't want to dogpile on Fantastic Four because this is my most anticipated MCU movie of the year. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. But remember what's coming out the same month as this: Superman.
Yeah.
And the Superman trailer, I loved. I thought it was great. Got me really excited. For the first, and listen, I think I've said this maybe in your chat, maybe on streams. I don't know where, maybe both. I think Superman will be the better movie, but Fantastic Four will probably make more money. I don't know after watching this trailer and looking back at the Superman trailer. I think Superman might do better in the box office than Fantastic Four now. Now, I think Jurassic World's going to be the big hit of July because Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
People love that.
Yeah, and like those movies make $1 billion, whether they're good or bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not going to question. And look, I'm not saying Superman's going to make $1 billion, but Fantastic Four definitely ain't.
I don't think so.
Like, this is not going to have the hype that Deadpool and Wolverine had. The last MCU movie to make $1 billion. I just.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I don't think it's good. Like, here's the thing: the Fantastic Four brand, in my opinion, has a lot more work to do to get the general audience's trust than Superman, because we've had good Superman movies, we've had okay Superman movies, we've had some bad ones.
Yeah.
But we've had more good and okay Superman movies than we've had Fantastic Four. I'm gonna remind everyone the best Fantastic Four movie we got was the 2005 movie. I don't think that movie's bad or terrible, but it's not that good. Like it's enjoyable, but it's not that good, and it wasn't that big of a box office hit. Well, like Man of Steel, like I know people will say, "Oh, Man of Steel didn't make a lot." It made more than the Fantastic Four, any of the Fantastic Four movies ever did.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
And, well, the Man of Steel made decent money. Made over 600
I
million.
think that,
Like,
and I know what I think that was actually pretty good because that was the highest grossing Superman movie. I think people were putting way too much expectation because Dark Knight Rises made $1 billion, but it's not like Nolan directed that movie. He was a
Well-
producer, but he wasn't the director.
Nolan was the director of the Dark Knight trilogy. It was Zack Snyder, and Batman was really, really hot at the time. I mean, you still had like Arkham. You had the Arkham games too. Like Arkham City came out. Arkham Origins came out that year.
That's
You had,
true.
and Batman was really, really hot. Like Superman wasn't. Like it was 2 years into the New 52 where I felt New 52
Injustice.
completely ruined
I know
Superman.
Injustice that came out. I think 2013. But like that was all the DC characters.
Injustice 2013 had the video game and the comics. Yeah, that
Yeah.
year. I feel like the new. Some people play the blame on Snyder on the Superman's rep taking hit. I think the rebirth, the New 52, really ruined Superman.
I think Superman's reputation started taking a hit with Superman Returns.
Well, that was horrible.
That's where I
was
think
pretty
it
bad.
was, and I think for a while people just didn't know what they wanted in a Superman movie. I think James Gunn will have the best of both worlds. We have yet to see, but if I'm looking at the July superhero movies, I think right now Superman's got more hype, and I think Superman might do better in the box office. I already thought Superman was going to do better with critics going in, but you know, Fantastic Four can still do good with critics. But I think Superman's going to get a better word of mouth than this. I feel like Fantastic Four will probably do 70s on Rotten Tomatoes. I think Superman could be 80s, maybe low 90s.
So you're saying Superman? You think Superman's hit took a? You think Superman's rep took a hit in 1983 with Superman 3?
Well, I mean that.
No, the thing is,
Superman.
Because people still watch.
Well, here's the thing: you got
Superman Lois, the TV
Superman
show.
Lois was pretty big. Superman
and the Justice
Superman
League.
the animated series was big. You gotta remember also, like, wasn't like the death of Superman in the 90s?
There was no movie in the 90s. That's a fact. There was no movie in the 90s.
But like also the death of Superman was also in the 90s.
The Death of Superman was a big
Yeah, it
event.
was a big event in the
like,
comics.
covered.
So
Comic books don't get like national news. Superman Returns. Superman's death did. The Death of Superman.
yeah,
that kind of little bit revitalized Superman a bit. Because DC was like struggling at the time and he needed something big, and that was a bold decision, and it paid off.
But I'm gonna say this because people think Fantastic Four is gonna be a game changer from the MCU. If I'm gonna line up this trailer with,
It looks like a typical MCU.
but if I'm gonna line this up with the Brave New World trailer, Captain America: Brave New World looks more like a game changer than this.
It looks like a typical MCU trailer.
This one looks like
honestly,
like a typical one where, you know, Brave New World at least looks like a political thriller. Like you can make the case it's a political thriller.
Yeah.
I don't know how good it's gonna be, but you know, especially in this political climate, I feel like that Brave New World will feel like a much more unique flavor for the MCU than Fantastic Four. How does that happen? How is it that? And I'm not shitting on Sam Wilson because I know a lot of people have been shitting on him saying he's not Captain America, but it's like, good Lord, the MCU is gonna do a Sam Wilson movie better than they're gonna do a Fantastic Four movie. And look, there's no shame in that. The MCU's done a good job with lesser known characters, Shang-Chi, Guardians of the Galaxy, but
yeah, Fantastic Four. Not the thing is, they're not really the Fantastic Four. I mean, they're not known as Spider-Man, X-Men, but they're kind of the second tier.
But they're still listen, there's still more
Yeah,
there's
they're
still
still kind
more
of
well
known.
known than Thor, Ant-Man, Black
Yeah,
Panther, Doctor
yeah,
Strange.
exactly.
It's like
Yeah,
to me,
yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Fantastic Four. Listen, I wasn't on YouTube until like daily until 2021. I wasn't known in the community until 2021. But I always had this mindset where, you know, post Endgame, Marvel needs to get Daredevil, Deadpool, X-Men, and Fantastic Four correct. It looks like Daredevil they're gonna get correct. Deadpool I think is fine. Wolverine looks fine. I think the X-Men are gonna be in good hands based on what I've seen from Deadpool and Wolverine. But the Fantastic Four to me are important, especially because
Well, they're pretty important in the future
they
of the MCU.
and this has to work for Doomsday, I feel like, because they're going to be crucial
Who's
for
going to be
Doomsday. Listen,
has-
I know a lot. I know Guardians of the Galaxy is a great movie, but they played a crucial role in Infinity War Endgame. Could you imagine if Guardians of the Galaxy wasn't that good?
Oh
Like
yeah.
both Guardians 1 and 2?
Well, yeah.
Like how that would do?
Well, I think if Guardians 1 and 2 were not good, I don't think James Gunn would be working at DC.
Well, but not just that. It's like would the hype for Infinity War have been as up?
Yeah,
I mean, look, obviously,
Yeah.
like you
because of Thanos.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, would people be as excited to see Iron Man, Spider Man, Doctor Strange interact with the Guardians, Thor interact with the Guardians?
I don't hate Jack Kirby.
It's just, I obviously Galactus is going to be a lot better than what he was in Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Well, he already is. They actually have what he looks like. Like Galactus actually has a body,
But
not just a freaking cloud.
they got to get this right because, you know, a lot's right. I feel like a lot more is riding on this movie than Brave New World
Hey.
and Thunderbolts.
Implied it. If I'm a hater, it was George because he didn't he didn't love it as much as you did. You love the trailer blinded. How much are they paying you?
Look, I don't hate the trailer, but I'm just saying I was more impressed with the Brave New World trailer, and my expectations are lower for that movie than this movie. Look, I'm going into July being more hyped for Superman, not because I'm a DC shill. I love Marvel and DC. I grew up more with DC, but it's like I love Marvel movies, and this is a Marvel movie that I want to be excited for, but this trailer just didn't do it for me. And it's a shame because I like this kind of futuristic 1960s setting, but it's just
Look, I'm a Marvel DC fan. I like both companies. But I'm more of a DC fan than Marvel. For example, if Justice League and Avengers come out the same day, for example, hypothetically on the same day of the same month, I'll probably see Justice League before Avengers. Just saying, as a DC fan, I'll pick a DC movie over a Marvel movie just because as a DC fan. I mean, it's just how I am. It's just that DC, has been in a rut lately, so that's what they're rebooting. So they really, you can't really do anything about that. So obviously you see Marvel for.
listen.
I was more excited for BVS than
Same
Civil War.
here. And guess what? Civil War. I love Civil War. BVS. I don't hate it, but I was more disappointed with it. Guess what? I was more hyped for BVS than Wonder Woman. I came out of Wonder Woman loving that movie.
Here's the show of Fantastic Four.
I'm shocked. I'm really shocked that people are like they didn't like this trailer. This was
I didn't say I hated this trailer. There's a few things I like about the trailer.
We're not Grace Randolph.
I like listen. I like the costumes. I like the thing. I'm looking forward to Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby. But Johnny Storm, there's something about him that just doesn't look right to me.
He looks like everything in this trailer. I mean, this tells me a couple of things, right? One, I don't think people like the Fantastic Four. That's my guess because the amount of baffling takes it's just insane. It's like this is the most probably. I mean, look at this right here. They are seeing right now. Just
Ooh.
the release date, and then at the bottom, presented in fantastic vision. Like they are going all out with this aesthetic. That's another thing about this
Yeah.
trailer. It's like, oh, we haven't had a comic book movie with an interesting aesthetic in a very long time. In a very long time. It seems like all these movies, whether it's the costumes, um, the production design, it's all looking the same. This is like finally we're getting something that's actually unique and interesting. It's like, and that's just completely glossed over. It's like Superman. I mean, one of my biggest criticisms with the Superman trailer was I was surprised of how much it looked like the Flash. Yes, it's the same cinematographer, but I
I
was
do
like,
agree there.
damn, visually it looks very similar to the Flash. I'm kind of disappointed. I was expecting,
It is
especially
the
when they
same cinema.
posted that poster, and I was like, wow, that poster looks very clean, very nice. I like the abstract background, kind of merging all the colors and stuff.
I,
Like it looked like a light streaks. And then you see the trailer and you're like, wow, that doesn't match the poster whatsoever. Like that looks more like uh again, the Flash. Aesthetically it looks like the Flash. So that's like my only, and that was like my big criticism of Superman. I was like, I really wish it wasn't. I haven't been hating on Superman. I'm excited for Superman, but aesthetically, I'm not excited for Superman. I don't think aesthetically it looks very nice. Again, we haven't seen the entire movie. I'm just going off the trailers. Also,
but don't
also
worry.
Red was shilling up and down for Gladiator, saying it was one of the best movies. Absolute, no one should,
Dude,
should,
yeah, he
should
was.
take you serious when you say shit like that. Gladiator 2 had an amazing story, and what are you talking about? Again, so here, that's one point of this trailer. It's like also the score was amazing. I like the little
I
ding at the
agree. The
ending where
story
they're
was
like
good.
Fantastic Four. That was great. Everything about this, it was like, oh, this feels refreshing. It's like, okay, we have the characters, they look like a Jack Kirby comic. That was another thing too. Even the little bit of Galactus, it's like they're going full out with Galactus. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand. If you love the Fantastic Four and you see this, you're like, holy shit, this is like way better than what, I don't know, a couple years ago, what we thought it was going to be. With John Watts, with John Watts, it probably would have been generic. So it's
I
like
agree with
this is
that.
what Marvel needed. It's like Marvel needed an aesthetic, a new aesthetic. I'm hoping the next step is, can we get away from the jokey kind of undercut of Guardians of the Galaxy? It's like, can you have a new sort of humor style?
Oh, I didn't
That's
see
what
that
I'm
in the
looking
trailer
forward
though.
in
Look,
this
I
look.
didn't
movie.
see.
I'll
I didn't
say
see
this.
that either.
This definitely looks better than any of the Fantastic Four movies that came out.
And Reed Richards not known for his humor though. So because Reed Richards, I don't think really has a sense of humor.
Well, he kind of does. He does have a sense of humor. He's kind of a little bit. I mean, in this trailer, you don't really see
Yeah, there's no
him a
humor in the
lot.
trailer. Yeah,
No, there is humor in the trailer. Like people are like,
there's a
"Oh,
little bit.
why does the Thing's voice sound weird?" And you're like, um, that whole part where he's like, um, talking with the robot, that was like a total like show. That wasn't really his real personality,
Oh,
right? And then he kind of had to chime in where he's like, "Oh, I got to put some, little bit of garlic in here, right?" Because it's like, okay, that's him bleeding out, where it's like, yeah, this was actually shit, but he's trying to be nice, right? So it's like, I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of that. Again, another thing too is we didn't even see the Thing and Johnny interact. That's like one of the
oh,
big,
when they fight.
yeah, when that's like a main part of their relationship. Like,
Yeah,
and on
yeah.
top of that too, this trailer showed us a lot of the Thing and how he's like obsessed with his looks, right? Which again, that's straight out of the comic book. They kind of were doing it in the what's it called? The first Fantastic Four movie that
But
we actually
that's
got,
I like
right?
that.
But
I like that. But I think the Superman trailer had more heart in the sense of where Clark is struggling as Superman in the world, where they accept him or not, his issues with Lois and how he does in the world. It just shows his vulnerability. I think it just showed exposed Superman more that he's not just some alien with godlike powers. That's that's what I liked about the Superman trailer more than this trailer. It showed more heart in this invincible being. That's why. That's just I think it's so more human. I think it showed Clark is more human than this trailer.
I think well, my counter to that is I think they're setting up this Fantastic Four to be larger than life, and then we get a peel behind the curtain of like they're dysfunctional. There's something going on with them. I
Sure,
mean,
sure, it's a show.
so
You can tell it's a
I
show.
think they want this was a trailer to be like, here's our Fantastic Four, right? This is what it looks like aesthetically, and because I'm sure there's people who didn't even know that this was going to be the aesthetic. So it's like you see this and you're like, okay, this looks totally different from what we've gotten from Marvel and other Fantastic Four stuff. That's why I'm like, I'm just like the criticism to me. It's like it's a teaser trailer. It literally says up there, official teaser. It's not.
Yeah, the first
There's
trailer
no
is always a
story.
teaser.
We heard about the story
it
being
was an
focused
introduction.
on what's it called? Franklin. Franklin's not even mentioned in this
It's an
trailer at all.
introduction to the Fantastic Four. This trailer.
Yeah, this was an introduction. I mean, they're even showing us parts of their origin story. That's
Yeah.
probably not what this movie's going to be about.
Good.
So
I don't want another origin story. We've already gotten 2 origin stories.
but I think their origin is going to be important because there's a rumor now saying that the Fantastic Four was actually from the MCU, but they fucked
Well,
up, right? Because in the original comic, right, it was they they the government told them not to go on the spacecraft. Reed did it anyway, and then that's what happened. They got their powers, right? And their powers are reflective of their
there's
personality.
also there's also another
So
rumor that John Malkovich's character is Red Ghost, and I believe in the comics he
yeah, I heard some
sabotaged
people
his
say that
mission.
too.
He sabotaged the mission that got them the powers.
Some people are saying Red Ghost. I think he might be Mold Man. That's my guess. Because
That's
it's
a
like
crazy.
they show him in the beginning, and to
Yeah.
be honest, like there's parts of the trailer that makes me think we're gonna see that, the first Fantastic Four comic where they're fighting that giant mole monster, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it seems like. Um, but they're gonna have their suits instead of
He's
it being
finally
like
in a
in
good
civilian
comic book
clones.
movie, right? He's finally being a good comic book movie. Because he was in Jonah Hex. Let's not forget the terrible movie Jonah Hex. With a gardener. Is that a villain with a gardener? Is that really a
Okay,
villain?
whatever the Diddy lover says. He's still mad because it's like
We
everything
have your
he says
back.
you're all a bunch of morons. Why don't you come on here? The MCU isn't going to have a second Fantastic Four movie because of how bad it's gonna flop. Okay, yeah.
Who watched this movie? The Flash?
I don't even know what Red is talking about, but his credibility has never been, like
It's not going to be.
just moving along for what this guy's saying
You might be right about the Captain Marvel movie, though. There might not be a third one.
because the movie flopped.
Mega flaw.
Because the movie flopped. We're not getting but I'm just like blown away. I'm like, really, people
I don't think
are
I don't
upset
think
at
it's
this?
I don't think it's gonna flop. First of all, I think Jurassic World's gonna do better than both these movies. I think these movies are.
Yeah.
I think Fantastic Four and Superman will be better than Jurassic World, but I think Jurassic World is just gonna make more money because, good or bad, these movies just make money.
Why did they see these trailers before the Super Bowl? It's like they're gonna have anything for the Super Bowl. I have a problem.
Probably
with that.
won't.
I
I
have
mean,
a
they
problem-
probably will have Thunderbolts. That's probably
I have a
why.
problem with Marvel Studios releasing a fucking minute scene of Captain America every day. Stop doing that. You're gonna release 20 minutes of footage leading up to the movie. Stop really. You know what the worst scene? You know what blinded? They should have not released that scene where Thunderbolt Ross and Sam Wilson are talking about bringing back the Avengers. You should have saved that for people seeing it in the theater, not on social media or on YouTube. You should have saved that for the theater. Like everybody excited. Nope, but if they're doing social
Especially
media,
because we know what's gonna happen next
nobody
year.
did
Avengers
that.
Tuesday.
you know why they did that? They released it on social media, so they get more. So they hopefully they hope to get more people to see the movie. That's why. That's the reason they did it. If they were confident that this movie was going to have a better box office projection than they have right now, which is not bad, they probably wouldn't release that scene because they wouldn't want to say, "Oh yeah, I'm thinking of bringing back the Avengers." I don't think I think if there's a tracking for 100 to 200 million box office opening, I don't think they will release that scene. Honestly, I don't think so. That's what I think. Think about I think of business wise there. I think they released that scene to get more people hyped up for it to see that movie. Because you know why they do that. You know why they release scenes to get more people hyped up. And that one scene George mentioned I don't know 20 minutes ago, the fighting scene.
No, that was that. I'm sorry. The choreography on that scene just first of all, it's obvious that this isn't that the Russo brothers action sequences are going to be missed because that action sequence just looks so. It just looks so bland.
It does, and it's every day.
For goodness sakes, even Joe Johnston in the first Avengers had better action than this.
What did Grace say about this movie, Blinded? I didn't watch.
The same. You guys are in agreement. I don't understand. It's like I'm confused. I'm confused now. What people want with the MCU? It's like I'm really confused. It's like this trailer is way like. I hope the movie is this level because the fucking trailers have been hit and fucking miss. But this is like almost similar to what we got with the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer when that first dropped. It was like, oh, I was not expecting it to be like this. Obviously, we kind of knew because we were watching behind the scenes, but it's like finally, they're
score.
The only thing I care about is the fact that Marvel, the MCU, has never fucking really paid any homage to Jack Kirby. I have no fucking clue why.
They don't do a good job.
Always fucking like they always take a dump on Jack Kirby.
Only Stan Lee to do it too. It's the only guy they pay homage to Stan Lee. That's it.
Yeah, but like Thor was ass. Thor's not anywhere close to the Jack Kirby comics.
They never.
Like they're. Like that was his like the Fantastic Four is obviously way more influential. You could see a lot more of Jack Kirby's like ideas and stuff, and I think this is what the movie's trying to get at. That's why they picked Galactus. I think they're going to go for bigger ideas.
I don't think that's just an MCU thing. I think it's an overall comics thing. They really don't.
No, I think it's an MCU thing because Jack Kirby is more synonymous with Marvel than he was with DC. Yes, he worked for DC.
I agree with that.
But most people know his work because of Fantastic Four, because of Thor. I mean, Eternals. They took a massive dump with the Eternals. Eternals aesthetically did not look anything like Jack Kirby. It didn't even explore some of the ideas that Jack Kirby loves to explore.
The Infinity Saga was because of Jack Kirby with Thanos and stuff. Like, then he stole it to DC with Darkseid.
But that was... No, the classic Jack Kirby and Stan Lee era, like they've never, they don't even want to even, fucking remind people that that's where fucking Marvel got their fucking start. They don't even want to remind people. That's why I'm saying I don't think people really, they don't. That's why I'm like I have a feeling the reason why people are complaining is because, no offense, but I don't think. You're really into the Jack Kirby style Fantastic Four. That's my guess because it's like people complaining about the way the thing looks, and you're like, this. You're like.
I actually like how the thing.
What? It's like he looks like great. that image that Jack Kirby drew of him in the coat. It's like, bro, when you see him on the street, it's like literally that's exactly what it was, and people are putting. They're using the Michael Chiklis, and you're like. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, but it's like this is way more fucking I don't want to say accurate, it's more inspired. It's like what happened to like the biggest complaint of the MCU was that it's been the same shit over and over and over again. The same fucking shit. We constantly complain, and yet here people are going like, "Oh, I don't like this," and blah blah blah, and you're like, man, I really don't get it. Like when you look at the YouTube comments, they were way more positive than I've seen on people posting videos, and they're like, I'm skeptical of this and blah blah blah. Grace is saying, I don't even. She's like halfway through. She's like, I don't even like the Fantastic Four. It's like clearly you don't like the Fantastic Four because you've been shitting on them this entire time. in the
John
trailer.
Camping can change his mind. It's gonna not. It's say it's gonna make $1 billion. That's not what I know.
It's like what? It's like what the hell? It's like she's sitting there and it's like, I don't even like the thing. It's like you see the thing running and you're like, holy shit, we're going to finally get the Thing versus the Hulk. Holy shit, like we're actually going to get that. I'm like, fuck.
No, it's gonna go up against Red Hulk.
If this trailer dropped right after Endgame, I'm telling you, people would have been like, this is fucking amazing and blah blah blah.
Yeah, well,
People are only saying this because the MCU's been garbage. It's been trash. I mean, there's more people. People are more skeptical of this movie than fucking Daredevil. Daredevil, everybody should be skeptical of Daredevil because they had to fucking rewrite the entire show. I want Daredevil to be good, but I'm way more skeptical of that show, even though I'm excited, because they had to fucking redo the entire show. They've been delaying the script. They've been trying to get the script right. It's like, hey, the director of WandaVision, at least he was the best part of the show. The writing of the show, this has nothing, the writer who, I can't remember her name, Jack Schaefer, whatever her name is.
Yeah, who did Agatha, was a showrunner for Agatha.
Yeah. I'm glad she's not anywhere near Fantastic Four because aesthetically, WandaVision, that was the best part of the show. The aesthetic. It was actually nice, inspiring. It was like, damn, okay, finally, we're doing something interesting.
Agatha, I mean, that was issue with Agatha too, some of the writing.
No, the problem with Agatha was that aesthetically, it was boring. It was generic Marvel crap. Yeah. They just went back to the same shit. It's like, that's why I'm like, this trailer was just to establish, here is the aesthetic. We know absolutely nothing about the story from this trailer. Absolutely nothing. We just know the aesthetic, the tone, the characters, and how they look, how they're going to somewhat function. That's why I'm like,
and you gotta why are we trailers? We should not know the stories of everything.
Yeah, Red, are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you not computing what I'm saying? It was redone because it was dog shit, and therefore you should still be skeptical. They had to redo it because they realized how bad it was.
It was redone because originally it was dog shit, and because it wasn't the basic it wasn't really anything related to the Netflix series. Like they didn't bring anybody. They were not planning to bring anybody back from Netflix series except Kingpin.
You see how Red? I never slander Red. I only say the truth. But Red, he likes to slander me. Says I go to Diddy party, even though he's in my chat, he's in my call saying he goes to Diddy parties and all this stuff. Now he's slandering me, saying I like Captain Marvel. You can't take. I've said numerous times I never liked Captain Marvel. Never.
You could say that he did.
I've never. If you go back and look at Aaron's videos, we did a ranking of what the MCU movies are, and there's like, I would say 4 MCU movies, probably now 5 because Deadpool's in there, but there's 5 MCU movies that I would say genuinely are good. Like that, I would say yes, 100%. This is the peak of Marvel. Captain Marvel is not even a B tier. It's not even B tier.
Even the Marvels, Marvels is not even like close to a B.
Not even close. B tier. Not even close.
You're slandering you. You're slandering him.
No, I'm only speaking the truth. I'm only speaking the truth. I never slandered him.
Is Red avoiding you? Is that what's happening?
He's avoiding me because I posted his stats, and
yes, he did.
I mean, like, even Sideways. I mean, I've seen Sideways as Marvel Rivals count. Me and him should be fighting because it's like, at least he plays the game. Red is boasting and bragging about getting a 22-1, and you're like, 22-1, and you had a streak of what, less than 20 kills? I mean, can I take you serious? No, I can't really take you serious. I can't really take you serious when you're out here shitting on the trailer, hyping up Gladiator 2. I mean, just so you know, Red is now on the level of Grace Randolph. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
That's a place you don't want to be.
Yeah, you gotta get out of the doghouse. Oh, his doghouse, Red. You gotta get. I actually have to go now, though. Sorry, Blended.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was out here trying to. Well, because I was trying to finish some work.
No, tomorrow I was gonna talk. I don't know if you're coming on tomorrow because you usually go sleep early on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
usually because my work because I got.
Well, I was just do Jurassic World tomorrow. I'm not getting up early. You know what
I have
happens?
to get up early, but tomorrow.
I managed to get up early in time. As I got my stuff ready. I was set up 2 minutes after the trailer. I'm like, okay, I was 2 minutes late. Good, fine, I'm fine. But don't ever do that again, please. Marvel, don't ever release at 8:30 a fucking trailer a.m. Please, don't fucking ever do that. Okay.
I mean, you didn't
don't
have
ever.
to get up.
I know. I did it for you people. Sacrificed my sleep for you losers. But tomorrow, I'm not doing that for Jurassic World.
Listen. All I'm praying for is I wake up tomorrow morning and the Jimmy Butler trade saga is over.
Oh yeah. Well. All right. Yeah.
Listen, trade him.
Tomorrow. Yeah. I know what I'm doing Thursday. I'm detracting someone Thursday.
Please detract
Thursday.
Grace. I'm not scared of Red. I mean,
You
you see how he's like slandering me. He's like saying I'm like neurotic and stuff like that. It's like none of that phases me. Like
Grace
none of that
hated on the
phases me.
trailer?
Yeah, she said she didn't like it.
Well,
she's like this.
fair,
She said that
she
the
liked the
Superman trailer was better, which should tell you everything, right?
I think Grace
didn't
Randolph
The thing is, she said Superman trailer is better, but if you watch her stream video on the Superman trailer, she never says
she didn't even
positive
like it.
about it.
I think Grace Randolph is jealous that Vanessa Kirby's a way more beautiful blonde than she would ever dream of being.
Yeah, she was saying Vanessa Kirby didn't look like Sue Storm, and then she was like, by the way, she's like, oh, this is like too comic book accurate. Remember, Grace Randolph was the one saying that that Kraven the Hunter was comic book accurate, and you should watch the movie. Just remember that. Just remember that.
Isn't she the one that always wants everything to be comic accurate?
Blinded. This is the same woman that said she thought Morbius was good. That that people were bullying a movie.
She said Kraven was comic accurate.
That was crying over Wonder Woman 1984.
She said Kraven was comic accurate. I watched the movie. Kraven was nothing like comic accurate. The only thing comic accurate about Kraven was his family is part of the Mushroom Mall.
She's as delusional as the people that think the price of eggs are going to go down in the United States. That's how delusional Grace Randolph is.
No. She contradicts everything. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
I'm pretty sure Grace Randolph has a MAGA hat under her bed.
You see, like, this is everything that Red is saying now, crack bite. It's just, bro, who are you fooling, man? I mean, your name is Red. We know what you do on the side, man. We know you be coughing up blood because you doing a little bit of the, you know what I mean? Like, so don't be slandering me with all your ditty behavior. Yeah, she doesn't know. The thing about Grace that I don't like about is that she bashes stuff when it's comic book accurate because she doesn't know it.
And she's like, oh, it's not comic book accurate too. She doesn't.
No. That's not even the point though. The point is that she bashes things that are not comic book accurate. When it's bad and comic book accurate, she's always for it. Just like Kraven, right? She was saying, "Oh, you should see Kraven just because it's comic book accurate."
Well, it's not. It's not comic accurate.
But Fantastic Four is comic book accurate, but because this is why you should detract her and watch that stream because it's insane, right? So Red is on that level because Red hasn't explained why it's trash. Because again, I don't think he can articulate why it's the Diddy drugs have gotten to speech, right?
Are you doing a stream tomorrow?
Am I doing a stream tomorrow? Yeah, because Red is supposed to show up, but we will never know if he will. Right? I'll send him the link. He's open. We're gonna be, it's gonna be a main event, but he's kind of backing out, right? He's kind of like, I don't want to come. So I don't know.
Red, Red. If you come on the stream tomorrow, give your reasons why this movie is gonna be the biggest flop. Okay, because I really do.
It's the biggest flop, but yet the trailer is getting more views than the Superman trailer. But Superman's supposed to be, I don't know. I'm not hating on Superman, but I'm just saying, right? Let's be accurate, right? Let's be fair
guys.
here.
I do have to go. Thank you for coming on. That's why I didn't do it late. So
Anytime.
tomorrow will be a later show though. It'll be like a normal time. And Thursday I'm gonna be like this time again, like earlier. All right. And then Friday no show. Saturday will be a show. And Sunday it's nothing for me.
Red, Jimmy Butler ain't gonna go to your Lakers. In fact, if he gets traded to your Lakers, he ain't gonna show up for a game.
Luke. Here's what's gonna happen. Your Lakers. Luka's gonna eat so much shit in LA. He's gonna fat himself up. He's not even gonna last a half in each game. He's gonna get fatter and fatter.
Why would